Hey, welcome once again to NWA Mountain State Wrestling action on Fox West Virginia, WVNS. I'm Dean Bibb. We've got a great hour lined up for you. We've got the modern wrestling marvels in tag team action. We've got the NWA National Heavyweight Champion Chance Prophet taking on Kris King in the main event. All this and much more right here on NWA Mountain State Wrestling action. Stay tuned.
Say no, Johnny Black. You and Diablo Jr. cheated again, like you always do. We can beat Michael Cook and Ricky Shane. I know we can. The only thing we need is a chance to get them in the ring. And now, just like Ricky Shane found out, Michael Cook found out too. I don't even know how much the total Eclipse weighs. I think we got to run him out to the interstate to the truck scale to get an accurate assessment. But that is one big man among big men in Mountain State Wrestling.
That I will agree with. And the talent pool keeps growing as Ricky Shane comes in with the double axe handle. The smaller guys may not be able to take him off his feet, but they're running circles around him right now and preventing him from getting a tag to his partner, the Prowler.
Well, you don't have to tell me about appreciating smaller people. Diablo Jr. may be the smallest man on our roster, but nobody's going to be laughing at him when we beat Michael Cook and Ricky Shane, and nobody's going to be laughing at us when we finally win those tag team titles. Whether it's the Bunkhouse boys, whether it's War Machine and Derik Billings, whether it's Michael Cook and Ricky Shane. Any two men in that ring, Diablo and myself, are going down to defeat.
And your partner, Diablo Jr., taking on Jazzy in the very next match. Should be a great high-flying event because he's a luchador. He moves fast. He likes to be off his feet. He doesn't like me, doesn't care for my family. But hey,
Dean Bibb, as I tell everybody, the man doesn't speak English. I don't know why everybody keeps acting like he does. Referees try to talk to him in English. I've been telling these dumb hicks around here for months on end. The man doesn't speak English. I communicate with him. I speak the language of wrestling to him. We don't have to communicate. We know the language of that's what it takes to get it done in the ring.
What do you think about some of this new talent like Total Eclipse and the Prowler as Michael Cook breaks up the pinfall?
Total Eclipse and the Prowler look like a well-oiled, cohesive unit. This is the first time I've seen the two men tag, and they look like they got things under control right now. Ricky Shane has taken a beating from both the Prowler and from Total Eclipse. We may have to be more concerned with the Prowler and Total Eclipse in the future than Ricky Shane and Michael Cook if they don't get to go in here. But you see, look, how many punches have I counted in a row already? How many times do these guys break the rules and get away with it, but not us?
They look like open fists there as Total Eclipse counters with a devastating clothesline. And now they've got the ring cut off.
Michael Cook, you're not even smart enough to know where to be. You're just expending energy and costing your partner valuable time.
As the Prowler works them over with the assistance of the ropes, with the action right there in your living room. Total Eclipse and Raw Talent Ricky Shane still the legal men. And, you know, I cannot argue with what you said. Michael Cook arguing. Good. Body slam by Total Eclipse.
He could have thrown Ricky Shane down so far he could have struck oil.
He had him up there and Ricky Shane had nothing.
That's a huge man in that ring, Dean Bibb. A huge man.
Sidewalk slam there by Total Eclipse. This match has really taken a swing for those who are out of town. Ricky Shane needs to make a tag to Michael Cook. Let Michael Cook get in.
He would have squashed him like a bug with that one, Dean Bibb. He would have squashed him like a bug.
Both guys are down. Struggling to get to their feet. Both of their partners are ready to go with the tag. Total Eclipse almost there. He just has to reach out his hand. Raw Talent has about 4 feet to go before he can tag.
Come on, tag him, Eclipse. There you go.
And there goes Ricky Shane with the tag, and here comes Cook with a clothesline. Stomping away on Total Eclipse and now focusing on the Prowler. Cook coming in a ball of fire.
That nice Enzakuri, nice Enzakuri, I will say that myself. Now they're double teaming Total Eclipse.
Patrick Nicholas,
count, referee, come on. There's another one for the seismologist.
Big body slam by Raw Talent Ricky Shane.
Now, how long have these two been in the ring together, Dean Bibb? My goodness, 1, 2, 3. Referee, get them out of there. They'll never do that to Diablo and Johnny Black.
Johnny, this was in the history books. Here are your winners, the modern wrestling marvels, Raw Talent Ricky Shane and Michael Cook.
see, something changed. You won the NWA National Championship, and all of a sudden all you care about is yourself. You know what, that's all right, because tonight we're stepping in the ring once again, and this time I will come out on top. I don't care if it's for the title, I don't care if it's not. It's for bragging rights, and tonight I will come out on top.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from the great land of Mexico, he is the legendary luchador Diablo Jr. And his opponent hails from the car wash, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Jazzy! David Lynch is your referee.
If Jazzy wanted to do us a favor, he'd take that do-rag and pull it down over his face.
Jazzy was at the first ever Mountain State Wrestling event that I ever attended. He took on Super Assassin or something. You took on Big Dan Richards. That was many moons ago. Nice arm drag by Jazzy. Here comes pushing that advantage there, Diablo Jr. He's feisty.
He did the arm drag. Did you see that? Did anybody see that?
It was a beautiful arm drag. I wish I could do an arm drag like that. It was beautiful. Jazzy working the arm bar now.
Does he keep the do-rag on the whole match?
Well, I've seen it get knocked off a couple times.
Yeah, well, I noticed last week in that tag team match, he dropped that little rag in the middle of the ring that he carries, and I choked him with it right away. If you're going to bring something into the ring like that, I'm going to use it as a weapon.
Hurricane Rana there. Fast moving. Diablo right back up to his feet. Side headlock takeover by Jazzy. Coming up next, we've got the NWA Mountain State Wrestling Tag Team Champions, the Bunkhouse Boys, taking on the War Machine and Derik Billings in a non-title matchup. We also have the National Heavyweight Champion, Chance Prophet, taking on Kris King in our main event this hour.
That should be a great, great match.
Chance Prophet really had an excellent showing against Billy Litt last week. Great match. Big shoulder tackle by Jazzy. Jazzy takes it over. Leapfrogs over the luchador. Luchador goes for the reversal.
Come on, Diablo.
And Diablo takes a drop kick. And right back to the side to take over. Back into the headlock there.
The man carries a squeegee. That's all I got to say. Is that not impressive wrestling or not? The man carries a squeegee. Look at that. Look at that head scissor.
Yeah, a great reversal there. Great counter. Okay, we've got Jazzy going up.
Oh, there's why he keeps the do-rag on. That nappy hair of his, Diablo Jr. could hold him in head scissors like Velcro.
That was a very good counter to the head scissors there.
Come on, Diablo.
Both men up to their base. Diablo looking for an inroad to mount a little bit of offense here. Diablo set. Nice back suplex.
Nice back suplex.
Oh, wow.
And he came out of it with an arm bar.
That was a great counter.
Very nice. Very nice. For anybody the naysayers, everybody who talks about Johnny Blast and Diablo Jr., watch the man wrestle. Watch that. You can talk about our tactics all you want to.
5 minutes have elapsed in the match. 5 minutes.
But you cannot dispute our wrestling ability.
No. Absolutely. Big chop by Jazzy on the luchador. Shoots him off into the corner. Jazzy sets.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful.
He missed with the big kick, and he's going to pay for it.
Oh, he's going up. Now here's some luchador for you. Oh, beautiful.
Beautiful back superplex.
Roll over and pin him right now.
This could be
Send him back to the car wash. He's not even going to be able to count quarters after this one. Yeah, uno, dos, tres, ref, come on.
Dave Lynch catching the ire of Diablo Jr.
David Lynch, I love his moves.
Yeah. Blue Max, his band, too, does all the soundtrack work for a while. Okay. Back to the wrestling action.
Work him over. There's what we do. There's what we do best. We take that arm and we work it. We beat a man down until he can't take it anymore.
Big open pulse. Chops to the chest.
Now, is that illegal, Dean Bibb?
No, that's legal.
No, that's not illegal. But watch Jazz. Chop, punch,
European
forearm,
uppercut.
He had a punch in there. That was illegal. I didn't hear any admonishment for the ref over that. Oh, yeah. He missed again because Diablo Jr. is too smart.
Vicious kick took Jazzy right off of his feet. And okay, there's no disputing that was a closed fist.
I'm sorry, I missed that.
Oh, okay, convenient. Jazzy at the mercy of
My
Diablo.
partner,
Your
Diablo
partner.
Jr.
Pressing his advantage with that bear, takes him straight over.
Beautiful drop kick to the back. Beautiful drop kick.
That's a chiropractic bill in the making. Almost a 3 count there.
The man's an excellent tag team partner, but I tell you what, if for whatever reason Johnny Blast wasn't here, Diablo Jr. could make it as a singles competitor. I know he could. If he wasn't a good singles competitor, I never, ever would have taken him on as my tag team partner.
No doubt. He has feuded with Michael Cook. He's feuded with Billy Litt. They have had great matches. This match with Jazzy is an excellent, exciting singles matchup. The tag team scene is heating up so much in NWA Mountain State. It's really easy to forget that guys like you, guys like Jazzy, had your start in singles competition.
That's right, and it looks like Jazz is about to give up right now. Here he comes fighting back just a little bit, but I think Diablo's going to catch him here.
Sunset flip. 1, 2. Almost a 3 count there. Setting up for a backslide.
Come on, kick out, kick out.
There it is.
Oh, that was beautiful hooking clothesline.
How many times have we seen him?
Hooking clothesline. Turn Jazzy inside out.
He swings the momentum in his direction so many times with that beautiful clothesline.
He's so confused now, he's going to try to clean the inside of my windows.
Diablo Jr.
Stay on him. That's the way. That's the way.
He's
Yeah. Now watch this. Here comes some more luchador action for you. My man Diablo Jr. ascending to the top rope to get ready to hit Jazz. Oh, no.
Jazzy too fast for that one. Rolls out of the way of the aerosol.
Come on now, Diablo. He missed the frog splash there.
One of these guys has got to get to their feet, capitalizing on a pinfall or a submission.
Come on now, Diablo. Get up. Get up, underlay.
You hear Johnny Blast cheering his partner,
He's getting
Diablo
up.
Jr. on. Both
Come on.
men reaching their base. Diablo's up first. Can he
Turn around.
capitalize? Jazzy
Close
blocks.
fist. Another close fist. A third one. A fourth one.
Referee David Lynch letting him go for a little bit. Reversal by Diablo Jr. Sits up with sidewalk. And a reversal. This could be it. 2 count. Almost a 3 count. Diablo wasn't done.
Dean Bibb, I gotta go check this out.
Hey, where you going? Hey, Johnny Blast, where you going? Jazzy moving over. Diablo Jr. setting him up, stepping right through his chest there. Vintage Kevin Sullivan mounting the second rope, top rope. And Diablo gets the knees up. Diablo Jr. pushing the advantage. Set up for an underhook DDT. This one's over. This one's over. Here is your winner by pinfall, Diablo Jr. Johnny Blast has left the broadcast position and he's congratulating his partner. Johnny Blast congratulating his partner here. And I knew it! They're both going to work on Diablo Jr. Here comes the Modern Wrestling Marvels to break it up. We got Blast and Shane, Diablo Jr. and Michael Cook. Jazzy is rolled to safety. You got Matt Blast and Diablo Jr. in the ring, working over the Modern Wrestling Marvels. Blast is choking out Ricky Shane. Diablo Jr. is beating down Michael Cook, and Jazzy's walking away. Ricky Shane mounting some offense. Cook with the Samoan drop on Diablo Jr. It's a Guri now on the luchador. Here's Ricky Shane sitting up, Mike sitting up. Johnny Blast makes a quick exit. This action has gone across the call floor. We've got Diablo and Blast directly under our broadcast position, and the Modern Wrestling Marvels holding position in the ring.
I turn around, El Diablo Jr. and Johnny Blast are jumping somebody from behind. Every time. But it seems like every time the modern wrestling marvels jump in the ring with them, they like to tuck their tail and run. Why is that?
You heard it, Johnny Blast and Diablo Jr. You heard Ricky Shane right. Whenever Michael Cook and Ricky Shane gets in the ring, y'all do nothing but tuck your tail and leave. We're sick of it. Me and Ricky Shane, we're sick of it. We just got rid of 2 unknown name tag team partners that was nothing.
The following contest is a non-title tag team matchup. Introducing first, your NWA Mountain State Wrestling Tag Team Champions from the great state of Texas. They are Big Willie Blackheart and the Bandit, the Bunkhouse Boys. And their opponents from the underground, ladies and gentlemen, the War Machine. His partner hails from Princeton, West Virginia, ladies and gentlemen, Dynamite, Derik, Billings. Patrick Nicholas, your referee for this non-title matchup. Again, a non-title matchup for the championship. If Derik Billings and the War Machine win by pinfall or submission, there will be no change of the championship. Looks like we've got the Bandit set to square off against the Dynamite One. The tag team scene just keeps getting more exciting. I know I've said it 3 or 4 times, but guys, keep your eye on our tag team division. That's why the North American Tag Team Champions come in from time to time. We would love to have the NWA World Tag Team Champions here in our federation also. Collar and elbow tie up with the Bandit working Billings up against the rope. Spreading him open. Clean break. Clean break by the Bandit. Congratulating himself for being so nice. Their motto is, life's a joke, wrestling is serious. They take their wrestling seriously. That's why they can come all the way from Texas to NWA Mountain State Wrestling. We got some quick reversals here and some good trade by trade here. And finally, Derik Billings gets a cinched in enough that the Bandit can't take it and has to break. War Machine in the corner. What an unlikely duo. I see them week after week, and it's such an unlikely duo with the War Machine and Derik Billings. But you know what? It's a team that's mutually watching each other's back. They're taking care of each other because they have to. They've got so many mutual adversaries that it just made sense to match up with them. Good reversals here on the hammerlock. Each man is vying for advantage and just working it chain by chain. Again, Bandit having to take the break in the ropes there. Big Willie voicing his concerns over his partner's well-being. Fans here at Roncevert have been very supportive here this hour. We want to thank Roncevert for having us here at the Clifford Memorial Auditorium and Recreation Center, newly dubbed. It used to be the Clifford Armory. The National Guard used to be down here. Now the city of Roncevert and a group of citizens have it, and we want to thank them for having NWA Mountain State. This was actually the very first event here held in this building, and we're proud to say NWA Mountain State Wrestling has that privilege. Now you got the War Machine. He's going to be taking on Big Willie here in the center of the ring. Sizing him up, staring him down. Big Willie backing up a little bit. These guys have tagged in six-man matches before. It's got to be awkward to be facing the War Machine in this situation. Vicious collar and elbow tie-up, locking up strong like bull. Big Willie backing the War Machine into the corner here. Patrick Nicholas calling for the break. Big Willie flexing. Big Willie's flexing. Big Willie doing the strut. Larger than Texas over in the corner taunting Derik Billings. What he's got to remember, the War Machine brings the pain. He fears no man. War Machine sends him in. And the War Machine showing off some sinew himself. Willie's accusing him of showboating here. Time flies here. 5 minutes have elapsed in the match. 5 minutes. And you got Big Willie sending the War Machine into the corner. War Machine moves. He didn't want to receive that train wreck. It cinches in the wrist lock on Big Willie Blackheart. Puts in the chops to the elbow, hoping to hyperextend. There's the tag to Billings. Billings comes in, kicks into the shoulder area, and really cinching that in. Big Willie counters with a fist and a tag to his partner, the Bandit. Drop toe hold into the ropes by the Dynamite One. Sets up and buries the knee into the Bandit. Sets up for one more. Bandit was waiting for him. Billings almost made the save. There's a shoulder to the gut. Another shoulder to the gut, and the Bandit cuts him off with a forearm. And a big leg drop by the tag team champions. Bandit brings him up and just pounding him. Patrick Nicholas in the right place at the right time, calling for the break. Bandit slapping Derik Billings. And now, that blasted cowbell coming into play here. The War Machine trying to come in, get the referee's attention, but he's just giving the Bunkhouse boys more time to play. Irish whip sends him across. And a big clothesline taking both men down. The back of both men's skulls hit the mat. Bandit gets to his feet almost. He's at his base, and he's in the wrong corner. War Machine sends him back down. Can Derik Billings make it over to the corner to tag his partner? Can Bandit tag in Big Willie Blackheart? This non-title matchup, the titles are not on the line, but pride and prestige is, people. This is NWA Mountain State Wrestling action. The Bunkhouse boys ain't giving an inch, and we got tags. Here comes the War Machine in on Big Willie and the Bandit. Trading right, left-handed clothesline on the Bandit. Kick to the sternum. He's putting in knees. He's throwing in punches. Derik Billings working over the Bandit in the corner with big kicks. The big size 16s coming into play here. Here's the War Machine. He sends Dynamite. They've reversed. Loop-de-loop. Big kick by Dynamite Derik Billings. War Machine sent him straight in. Willie is set up right behind the War Machine. Machine. Billings goes through. Big Willie takes down the War Machine on the outside. And there's Lady Viper. Lady Viper doesn't want Big Willie to use the cowbell. Lady Viper is fighting again for the War Machine. And the War Machine gets a schoolboy and a pinfall. Thanks to Lady Viper, this match is history.
The first time we get you in the ring for a title match, we're gonna beat you 1, 2, 3 for them titles. There's nothing you can do about it, Derik. Tell them.
Bunkhouse boys, you heard it right. This man says it best. But on another subject, Lady Viper, I know she's had problems in the past. She helped us tonight. She was there for us. If she would have been there, who knows what would have happened. I say just give her another chance, Machine. That's all you gotta do.
You know what happened? She left me high and dry. Yeah, she might have helped us tonight. But I tell you what, I just...
As I was saying there before the ring announcer cut us off, they say you haven't ducked anyone. You've taken on all comers. The television championship, one of the most sought after titles on the East Coast here. And it's good to see people like Maestro coming through, stopping, calling NWA Mountain State their home. And we've got guys like Billy Litt, Kris King, who have made names for themselves in both the singles and the tag team division here. This ought to be a great one-on-one matchup.
Yes, I'm really excited. Two very good athletes, two top-notch talents. This is going to be an exciting match right here. I'm looking forward to watching this.
This should be a great learning experience for Billy Litt. And we've got Maestro doing some folk style here, some freestyle.
Well, he's got that amateur background. He was a big star in high school, amateur wrestling, and he's carried it over into the professional ranks. And I tell you what, it's really helped him out a whole lot, I have to say.
Was it his great-grandfather that was Gorgeous George? Who was it?
Yes. So he's got wrestling in his blood. It goes way back, and he's destined for success. And I'm just glad I got him here in NWA Mountain State. Got him watching my back. And I tell you what, there's some guys like Roger Ham and Bunkhouse boys. I tell you what, you can't trust those guys for nothing. And it's good to have somebody like Stro watching my back and looking out for me, and I do the same for him. We're like a family.
It's almost like he heard you down there.
Yeah, I tell you what, that's my brother right there, man. I love that guy to death.
He's a good guy. Spends a lot of time with the fans. He's given me broadcast advice on many occasions here. Okay, nice fireman's carry there.
I tell you, it's a shame. Just last week, me and Stro had a shot at the Bunkhouse boys in the NWA Mountain State tag titles, and I tell you what, we were all so close to winning them. And I tell you, it'd been nice to be able to sit here next to you today, holding 2 belts.
Oh, yes, it would.
Watching my partner out here doing his thing, but it didn't quite work out that way. But that's all right, because Stro's destined for a title here at NWA Mountain State. And I'm looking forward to the day that he gets gold around his waist, because he deserves it.
And talking about last week, you guys had to really work hard to get there. You had to survive a 10-man battle royal and be the last 2 men standing to earn a shot at our tag team championship. And you guys eliminated all comers, actually.
Well, I tell you, it was a tough, hard-fought battle royal, and I tell you, I really enjoyed it. And I had no clue that once I eliminated War Machine and his partner, Derik Billings, I had no clue that Stro was right there next to me. So, pleasant surprise for 2 of us to win that battle royal last week.
Billy Litt working on the left arm there. Coming up, our main event, NWA National Heavyweight Champion Chance Prophet taking on Kris King. A nice float over by Billy Litt. Leading right into an arm drag.
I tell you what, you can't take nothing away from that Billy Litt. He's a heck of an athlete, and he's showing his stuff right now.
Absolutely. Stro's foot got into the ropes there. So David Lynch called for the break. Stro, great ring presence of mind here, knowing exactly where he was. Another lock up there, and right back to the arm goes Billy Litt, breaking the joint down over his shoulder. Maestro sizing Litt up. A couple of good knee shots there. Irish whip sends him across. Leapfrog by Billy Litt. Litt has keyed in on that left arm of the Maestro.
Nice arm drag. That was real nice.
Starting to look like the Maestro of old with the hair growing back out.
Yeah, he's been kidding with me a little bit, trying to get me to grow my hair out. But I tell you, I just don't have that pretty hair like Stro does.
Yeah. Stro driving that shoulder in. He's going to get some advantage here. Forearm shiver right to the forehead. Sets him up. Oh, big chop. Big chop by the big man. Billy Litt goes to the corner the hard way. Here comes the stroke. Billy Litt went for an elbow. It almost looked like he got the worst end of it. Stroke catching him in midair.
See the power? That's what I'm talking about. Stro is...
Samoan drop by the wrestling sensation from Broadway.
Tell you, Stro's a beast out there. He is strong as an ox, boy. Ooh la la! I love it when he does that.
But he's enjoying himself at Billy Litt's expense. Fans love both of these guys. Fans have given big support for both of these guys. Oh, big slap right across the shoulder blades. Oh, he's signaling for some gold. He looks a whole lot more focused than he has been as he holds Billy Litt up in the air, lets that blood go straight to the brain and come crashing down. That's got to be one disorienting effect.
Hey, Stro's got his eye on some gold, and I just hate to be the person standing in his way between him and the title here in NWA Mountain State.
Stro's kind of taunting Billy Litt. Seems like his mindset's a little different here. A little bit edgier.
shot.
Billy Litt staggers. And that chop, you heard it in your living room. That put Billy Litt flat on his back.
I tell you what, I've been on the receiving end of some of them chops, and they definitely hurt.
5 minutes have left in this match. 5 minutes. Litt with the drop kick. Trying to get some momentum back here. Hits the ropes, comes off. Working the stroke over. That was beautiful. Got a 2 count out of it. Stroh working back. Sends Billy Litt into the corner. A big shoulder into the side. Sets him up for another one. Then moves out of the way. Sunset flip.
Oh, I tell you what, he about had him there. That was close.
He almost had the Stroh. Maestro working hard. Litt signals.
I tell you, that's one of the most vicious super kicks in all the business right there, baby.
Yeah, it looked like Litt was going for the monkey flip he uses so much. And Stroh's seen it once too often. Brings him around. Maestro going up to the second rope. Litt's begging for mercy.
Oh,
Litt
that's a
used
mistake.
He used some leverage to his advantage. All right, we've got Billy Litt mounting the ropes, pressing his advantage.
I tell you, against a world-class athlete like Billy Litt, you can't make any mistakes, and that was one mistake by the Stroh right there. Oh, there it is.
Barrel roll DDT.
I tell you, just don't kick out of that. I believe that might be over.
That could very well be it. Stroh pulled him
what's he
up.
doing? Stroh, come on.
Not very sportsmanlike, I gotta
Come
say
on,
that.
Stroh. There's no sense in that now. Just pin the guy. You got him beat here now.
He's going for a submission move.
What's he doing? Stroh, come on, man.
Going
That's
for the
uncalled
ST
for. Stroh,
Going for the
no.
STF. He's got it locked in. Billy Litt could be unconscious from the barrel roll DDT. That's it.
Good job, Stroh. Come on now,
Stroh wanting to break the hold.
Come on, Stroh, break the hold now. There's no sense
Mad
in
Dog
doing
Lynch
this.
pulling him off by the hair. Is this the Stroh we've gotten to know over the months? Here is your winner by submission, the Maestro! Is this the same Maestro that we've come to...
so close to catching the top spot of NWA Mountain State. Something gets in the way. Something happens. I don't know what's coming to me lately. It's like I get these urges, these rages. Just want to decimate, destroy, put people in pain. It scares me. It scares the bejesus out of me. But you know what? I like it. It gives me the fuel that I need. Billy Litt, you're a great athlete, a tremendous wrestler, but you paid the price tonight. Just like anybody else is going to pay the price that steps in the ring with me
true maestro of professional wrestling. Because my time has come. No more. Nothing is going to stop me. And these fans have been good to me so far. God bless you all. But whether you're with me or against me, one thing's for sure. It's Strove for the Gold 2007. And whoever the champion is, you belong to me. Because the end.
As I stated earlier in the tag team matchup, the title is not on the line, but pride and prestige is, ladies and gentlemen. There's not going to be any holds barred in this matchup. Kris King, Chance Prophet, they're going to go for it just like the world is at stake. Because when you're a wrestler, your reputation is one of your biggest things. Collar and elbow tie-up, Kris King, Chance Prophet, main event action here on NWA Mountain State. No other televised federation in West Virginia can bring in NWA gold. Great reversal by Kris King on the champion. Again, non-title matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Chance Prophet uses some strength to break the hold. Side headlock. Good advantage there. Kris King bringing it into a counter wrist lock, and now a full wrist lock. Working over that taped up hand of Chance Prophet. Chance put his leg behind Kris King. And now just going for embarrassment, slapping him around with his legs tied up. Ladies and gentlemen, Chance Prophet showing off a little bit of egocentricity. But the thing of it is, he is that good. He is the NWA National Heavyweight Champion. He has earned some bragging rights. Trying to break the hold, but Kris King cinches it back in. What a great hour. We've seen the Bunkhouse Boys versus War Machine and Derik Billings, with Lady Viper intervening on the side of the War Machine and Billings. We've seen Jazzy taking on Diablo Jr. Great side takeover by Kris King. We just seen the Maestro take a turn and signaling that he wanted to go after Frank the Tank Parker and his NWA Mountain State Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. And now we've got nationally recognized champion, the National Heavyweight Champion, Chance Prophet, slapping Kris King with an open hand. King coming right back with another one. And the fans really getting behind that one. Another tie-up, Prophet going for the wrist lock. Freestyle takeover, some freestyle wrestling right now. And you got Kris King, not so freestyle, kneeing Chance Prophet liberally in the head. Chance Prophet reversing, kicking to the ribs, kicking into the the shoulders. And Kris King again, a slap to the face. Guys, the action here is no holds barred. Great reversal by Chance Prophet, just extending the arm and stepping out from underneath it. Chance Prophet cinching in the wrist lock. Main event action here on Fox West Virginia on a Sunday morning. We're glad you tuned in, because if you had not tuned in, you'd be missing this great singles matchup. Kris King reversing out of a hip toss and hitting a cutter on the national heavyweight champion. Chance Prophet is stunned, and now he's eating shoe leather. Patrick Nicholas doing the right thing, calling for a break. And now you got the national heavyweight champion taking a duck out. Hey, Kris King coming right out behind him. Chance Prophet comes back into the ring. Kris King setting up. We got a sunset flip. Two count from Patrick Nicholas. And Kris King back up to his feet. Rolls around for a schoolboy. Two straight 2 counts. Small package now by Kris King. 3 straight 2 counts. He's trying to get lucky with a quick pin. And Chance Prophet breaking it up. Big chop in on Kris King. National champion sends him across, reversal. A second reversal. Into a fireman's carry. Into a reverse knee drop right into the abdomen. Chance Prophet now capitalizing on the fact that he took the air out of Kris King. Those kicks are almost meant to just embarrass Kris King. Big chop. National champion throwing some shoulders in. Kris King having a hard time catching his breath here in the corner. Five minutes have elapsed in the match. 5 minutes. Chance Prophet asking the crowd if they're going to cheer for the boy. Forearm again, just for probably the sheer embarrassment. These guys have met several times in the past, and Kris King comes out with a clothesline on Chance Prophet, takes him down. Kick to the back takes the wind out of Chance Prophet, and a kick to the face lays him down. Here's your cover. 1, 2, almost the 3 count. Kris King working to get up a hard-fought offense here against Chance Prophet. Prophet with a gouge to the eyes with those taped-up fingers. Patrick Nicholas didn't see it. Back elbow. Kris King is down. And now getting his face rearranged a little bit by the boot of the NWA National Heavyweight Champion. Kris King saw that one coming. Big chop by Kris King. A second. Kris King with 3 big chops and another gouge to the eyes. Hard-fought wrestling action here in West Virginia. It's NWA Mountain State Wrestling, or it's nothing at all. Forearm shivers. Kris King returning with more chops. Shoots Chance Prophet into the corner. And a big clothesline sets up for the Bulldog. And a senton. Cover. 2. Chance Prophet gets that right shoulder up just in the nick of time. If you wanted hard wrestling action, you have found it right here on Fox West Virginia. Kris King shoots off Chance Prophet, reversal. Prophet rushed in and Kris King just nonchalantly ducks out and sets up on the top. And King lays in a chop. Prophet laying in a chop. Open-handed slap by Kris King. Kris King, Chance Prophet ducked out of the way of the body press, and Patrick Nicholas ate it. Patrick Nicholas is eating canvas, and Kris King is eating shoe leather. Patrick Nicholas is twitching like a worm on the end of the hook, ladies and gentlemen. Chance Prophet just powering Kris King up. Kris King trying to avoid. Kris King trying to avoid coming off the top rope in a compromising way. Big kick. He sets up Chance Prophet. And a spinning neck breaker, and he's got the count. This is 1, 2, 3. Right there, the match would be over. But Patrick Nicholas is unconscious. Patrick Nicholas is down. He's trying to get up. Kris King ducks, tries for the super kick and a low blow. Pinfall, and we've got his feet up on the ropes. Chance Prophet used the ropes to his advantage. Patrick Nicholas calling for the bell. And Chance Prophet pulls out a victory against Kris King. Here is your winner, your NWA National Heavyweight Champion, Chance Prophet. As hot as it was here at the Clifford Armory in Ronceverte, the action in the ring was even hotter. We had the NWA National Heavyweight Champion, Chance Prophet, and Kris King in the main event. Where is the Stro headed in his current line of thought? He looks like he's calling out the champion, Frank the Tank Parker. Is the Maestro looking for NWA Mountain State Wrestling gold? Guys, tune in next week right here on Fox West.